Ghost alive theory. Ghost funeral. Ghost had a very private closed casket funeral even though he was a very public figure running in a New York State governor's election. Ghost was also well known in the streets throughout New York as one of the biggest drug dealers. The biggest reason that I think that James Ghost St. Patrick is still alive is because the most important people in his life were not in attendance. Kate and Tommy Egan didn't show up. His new love interest Ramona Garrity wasn't there. His biggest business rival Simon Stern would definitely have come to Ghost's funeral. Ghost's body was never identified by his wife Tasha St. Patrick. The only news of his death was reported by the news media. Ramona Garrity wasn't even that upset about Ghost's death. There are so many clues that Ghost is still alive. Another big reason that I believe this fact is that Tariq told Tasha that he hid his gun in Club Truth and Tasha warned Tariq that Ghost was going to find the gun. Also, one of Ghost's employees actually saw Tariq hide the gun and she would have warned Ghost about the possibility of a security breach inside of Club Truth. 1. Ghost's private funeral. Why it matters. Ghost was a highly visible figure, both as a major drug dealer and a political candidate. A public figure of his stature typically would have a funeral attended by many, including allies, family, and supporters. Implication. The fact that his funeral was very private and closed casket suggests a desire to keep his death secret. It raises questions about whether Ghost's death was real or staged. 2. Absence of key people at the funeral. Kate and Tommy Egan, both had deep, personal connections to Ghost. Their absence is suspicious, especially since they are central figures in his life. Ramona Garrity, Ghost's new love interest not attending could imply she knew something or that her presence was intentionally kept out to prevent revealing Ghost's fate. Simon Stern. As Ghost's former rival and a figure with vested interests, his absence is notable. One would expect him to be present if Ghost truly died. Tasha St. Patrick, she did not identify Ghost's body, which is unusual given her close relationship. 3. Media reports and public perception. The media only reported Ghost's death, but they didn't see his body or have definitive proof. This leaves room for doubt about whether his death was confirmed or just assumed. 4. The behavior of Ramona Garrity. Her lack of upset about Ghost's death could suggest she knew he was alive or that she was instructed not to react publicly. 5. Tariq's warning and the hidden gun. The details about Tariq hiding a gun in Club Truth and Tasha's warning about Ghost finding it could imply that Ghost was aware of a threat or that he was still involved in the situation, possibly alive and orchestrating events from behind the scenes.